Okay, so this is my setup. I'm using the Grove Kit along with the MOSFET, 9-volt battery, the pump, and um, the sensor over there. So pump sensor. And for the additional things, I'm using the OLED, which is showing 2 watt right now, and therefore there's no water being pumped. And yeah. Okay, so now I've removed the sensor out and dried it. You can see the values, they're higher now, and the water is being given out in short bursts. Yeah, like that. And the OLED says too dry. Alright, so this is my main code. This is the main while loop, and it first uses the function pump water. Pump water takes in the voltage from the sensor and decides whether to pump water or not. It also returns a variable dry according to whether the voltage is low or high, and that variable is used for the OLED function. So if dry is true, it shows too dry, or if it's false, it shows too wet on the display. And you can always end the function using the button val manually. Button val, yeah. Thank you. For testing the sensor, I used the file sensor test. Just a simple loop showing the voltages of the sensor readings. I used the OLED function to test the OLED and the pump water function to test if the pump was working when the voltage was going above the threshold value. Okay, so for my dryness versus time graph, as the sensor senses that the soil is dry, the pump is activated and the dryness reduces. And yeah, now the pump goes off and the dryness begins to increase a little again. This is my characterization graph, and I've plotted it using the mathematical model y is equal to minus 4 by 7x plus 153 by 70.